a global community of entrepreneurs in continuous growth. Our mission is to provide the proper training for your professional development while creating a broad portfolio of products and services that responds to current needs and habits. We unite people who want to work on their own dreams instead of the dreams of others. We help people achieve their goals and transform lives. You can create your own home-based business, build your own sales team, and generate passive income through commissions. Provides tools, education, the experience of renowned industry leaders, and the best sales techniques. Your success is our success. Among our products, you will find innovative projects covering areas as wide-ranging as finance, education, new technologies, tourism, and leisure. By promoting these products and services, you earn commissions, create personalized customer service, and cut out the endless middlemen of traditional industry. With Success Factory, you set the objective. Decide when, where, and with whom to work, how much you want to earn, and your goals. And speaking about goals, you'll find everything you need to reach any of them. A supportive community, our training materials, guides, and our continuous training and calls, as well as events and conferences. In addition, we offer experienced leadership by people who, like you, made that decision. Today, they are some of the industry's top leaders and earners. They know the path and will tell you how to walk it. You have everything you need for success within you. Still, with Success Factory, you will learn how to bring out the best in yourself. Confidence, personal development, time management, organization, technical and social skills, and everything there is to know about growing your business. Success Factory helps you find your spark and turn it into a flame. Now is your moment to take control of your future and start building the life of your dreams. Ignite your flame.
There's a lot to learn when trading in foreign markets, from financial terms to creating a strategic plan. It can take years to develop skills and perfect a proper strategy to earn massive profits in this highly competitive industry. Here's your opportunity to get ahead of the competition. With Forex Insiders, you'll be trading like a professional in a matter of minutes. Our powerfully engineered AI and market-leading experts constantly scan the market to give you an advantage. We use the most advanced technology to recognize indicators and patterns to predict the market so you can outdo competitors even while you're sleeping. With over 10 million active traders in the world, it's no wonder why Forex is the only financial market to operate for 24 hours a day with a daily trading volume of 6.6 trillion US dollars. And as a result, it's vital to pick the proper Forex application. Our easy-to-use platform has a range of offerings. Get access to multiple client-focused brokers, trading tools, and free education content like training tips, videos, and ebooks. Learn about essential strategies and have access to 24-hour support from our team. Our user-friendly trading platform is also available in different languages. Our advanced research-backed analysis help beginner traders quickly gain traction in Forex trading. You will also be able to access Forex Insiders from your mobile, so you can always check when a new trading idea is published, wherever, whenever. Did you know that you can pick your trading style within Forex Insiders? Choose manual trading to have complete control over your profit target, or choose automatic trading and have our expert advisor do all the work for you. Our cutting-edge technology helps with investing speed, allowing you to be efficient when performing real-time analysis, no matter which trading style you choose. Whether you're a beginner or expert trading in foreign markets, we'll help you uncover the best possible trading strategies to create long-term wealth. Take your investing career seriously. Start using Forex Insiders today.
So, hello everybody. A very good evening, good afternoon. I don't know where you're tuning in from. Hey, do me a favor, drop in the chat box where you're tuning in from. So, I see it's a very tight group. So, it's a private meeting. So, nice to see you all on this call. So, hey, drop in the chat box where you're tuning in from so that we can get to know each other. I'm Giovanni from Amsterdam, doing the presentation tonight, sharing this opportunity with you. And actually, it's okay. Let me just greet a few people. I see Canada coming in, Serbia, Sweden, Vancouver, Canada again. So Canada is representing here. So hello. Okay, so where do we see more people from the Netherlands, also Sri Lanka? Okay, hey, thank you for being here on the call. Do we have some guests? Who of you is a guest here? Yes, so drop in the chat box whether you're a guest, yes or the no. Yes, so that we can get to know each other a little bit. No, hello, Anna-Marie. Nice to see you also here on this call. So I see some familiar faces. No, okay, no, that's good. So when I have like a lot of no's, then hey, I am flexible. Then I'm gonna do something totally different tonight. So let it all be no's. When it's all no, then I know, yes, expecting, but they're not here. So there we have Serbia also. Hello, Nevena. Nice to see you all. Yes. So, okay. So I'm going to go with no guest tonight, all right? I see all members. So, okay, hey, guys, do me a favor. Turn on your camera so that we can talk directly with each other, because then I still have a topic that I would like to share with you all. Yeah, so let's see each other's faces, because I'm going to drop a topic with you so that I can get you through that level. Because I had like a text message, WhatsApp message from Ricardo this week, like, hey, Giovanni, can you send me the presentation? I said, yes, I can send you a presentation. But why are you doing Success Factory? So today I want to talk to you about your why. Yes? And I'm going to specify that part about your why. So do me a favor, drop in the chat box what your why is. Write down in the chat box your why. Because, and I'm going to record this.
Recording in progress.
So that you understand actually what we're talking about. And I'm going to tell you one secret already. Most of you that is going to write down their why is going to turn out to be your what. You see, the first why came in already, financial freedom, but that is the result. That is your what. Yes? So the why, helping my family, is also your what. That is not your why. Yes? Educating. Good. Hungry for financial freedom. Great. But all of that is not your why. All of that, not your why. Yes? Legacy. That's great. My why is a better future and passive income and after for my kids. Also not your why. It's such a great thing. It's such a nice thing to do this. Yes. So I'm gonna let you dig deep today. I'm gonna put you to work today. Yes. So write down all of you that already wrote something. Now you still have a chance. Write something. Yes. What is your why? Why are you with Success Factory? Tell me. Why are you with Success Factory? And yes, so let me see. To show my friends and family. Okay, we're getting closer, Ricky. We're getting closer. Yes? And as if for now, people, we're getting closer. But that is not your why yet. Yes? So I'm gonna help you a little bit. I'm with Success Factory to live in a world where the mass majority of people, oh no, you know what? I'm gonna do it different. You all, the people, the ones that have their camera on, and you that don't have your camera on, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sit and close your eyes because I want you to feel what I'm about to share with you. Come in a moment and take your rest. Close your eyes, breathing slowly, and let this come in so that you feel what I'm about to share with you. I'm with Success Factory to live in a world where the mass majority of people love what they do. They work from anywhere with people they trust, love, and live a healthy and happier lifestyle because of it. I surely believe that with the right inner circle, we can achieve it. And we can help to support others to make an impact. So now I want you to open up your eyes again. And I want you to tell me what you have felt. And I'm going to start with you, Ricky. Please unmute yourself. So tell me, what did you feel?
A sense of calmness, and I was able to focus my thought better.
Did you feel my words?
Yes.
Yes? Thank you, Ricky. So, do you... Okay, wait, Ricky. Do you feel my why? Unmute yourself. Unmute. Oh, okay. We're gonna come back to you. Yes. So now I'm gonna go to Scola. What did you feel, Scola? Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I felt your words, and like I felt the whole entire process, of where the majority are participating and on their journey to become financially independent. So financial independence becomes the last one because everybody is happy working where they want to, with whom they want to work with, wherever they.
You've muted yourself again. Oh wait, I'm gonna give you all the option that you can unmute yourself. Yes, please try again. Yes.
Okay, I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying that I felt the whole process of building up something and people participating in it and growing with a big number of people, and the result coming out being people being able to work with whoever they want to work with, but at the end of it, the result being financial independence. But at least those words from the beginning, they help to participate, to grow with the whole process.
Exactly. So people, everything that you have written down now, that is the end result. That is the what. So there are 3 stages that we're going through now that I want you to go through. Start with your why. Then you're going to tell how people can achieve that. And from your how, you will get a result, and that is your what. The result can be building a legacy. Mickey wrote that. Yes? Building a legacy to leave something for your children. Yes? So, and how do we want to do that? By growing a company. We want to build and inspire others who will be better off because of what we said and did to inspire them. So along the way, when you're going to communicate now with people, I want you to communicate with people on their feelings. Does it make sense, people? Yes? You need to communicate now with people on their feelings, not in their head. You want to touch people now that you're going to communicate with. Anna Marie, do you want to share what you have felt? You can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here again. I have felt I have been in Success Factory for many years, and it's just what you said, to inspire people, to build them up and trust themselves, and to just have a big goal in the end. And mostly it's around family, so it's easy to be emotional, because everybody have big emotions around family. So and I have a lot of children, so I also have that as a legacy, to create something that could last for generations.
Okay, thank you for that. So I want you to all start to feel what you want to achieve with somebody else. Yes? Does it make sense? I have a dream of Martin Luther King. Was it about Mr. King, of Dr. King? No. And back then, he didn't even have Zoom. He couldn't just do a meeting like this and talk about his big dream. He talked about, I have a dream that one day, all nations, all colors, everybody will come together. But was it about that what the people was thinking about, or did he let people feel what his dream was about? And it was the second. Why? Because people could identify themselves with what he was sharing. So everybody now, based on what I just shared with you, how many of you would like to live in a world where the mass majority of people love what they do? By the show of hands. Yes? So that you can work from anywhere with people that you trust, you love, you live a healthier and happier lifestyle because of it. Can you see yourself doing that, people? So I'm not talking about money. Does it make sense? So what do we want now in our communication with people? We want to talk with them from their gut feeling. How many of you have ever heard of the gut feeling? By the show of hands. Yes? And we know what do they say about the gut feeling? The gut feeling is your real sensor. Your gut feeling will always tell you the truth. You're going to walk into a room and you're going to feel a shiver coming over your body. Your gut feeling has spoken to you. But what do? You go into your ratio, into your head, and you're going to say like, oh, I need to be here, or you're going to start to overthink everything. At the end of being in that space, something happened that your gut feeling would tell you like, I told you so. Is it true or true? Yes? Nancy, what did you feel? Can you please unmute yourself?
About the gut?
No, about my why, what I share.
Oh, okay. I felt it's just a matter of time that I'll get my financial freedom. So yeah, just a matter of time to go to the other side of where people who want to do whatever they want to do with whomever they want to do with. So that's what I felt.
Okay. Could you see yourself into what I was?
Absolutely.
But people, was it about me telling you I want to achieve financial freedom? Listen, people don't care what you want to achieve. People don't care that you want to build a legacy. They don't care. They don't care about the view. They don't care about the Forex. They care about you, the person that they can trust. Does it make sense? They care about the person that is sitting across of them, that they see, Anna Marie, wow, when I lock arms with you, I can start to live a life that I love, that I can live a healthier, happier life because I'm going to connect with you. And because you're going to take me through it. That is what you want people to see. And that's why you want them to feel. So now, when you talk on people's feeling, you're going to get people much further along with you in what you're doing. Hiromal, can you share with me? You can unmute yourself. Yes.
Like what we arrange with other people's feeling, if we get into other people's feeling, like by showing ourselves that we care for others and they trust us. With that trust, we can enter into interact more with people and get this cycle going on. Right?
Great. So what did you feel of what I was sharing?
And always like it's how do you say it? One has to the thought for other rest of the people where it's not, we are not only connected with the money transaction and things. The more you care about the people and then you more interact with a genuine interest with people, then you people will really trust on you, and with that trust you can go ahead with the business.
Okay, thank you for that. So people, listen. How did Apple become that big? Apple started to communicate from their why to the how to the what. They didn't say, we have great computers. We have an amazing phone that you can call with. There are so many other phone companies. But what Steve Jobs shared with us? Steve Jobs, he famously believed that the individuals should stand up against Big Brother. It wasn't about the computers. It wasn't about the design, but it was because he saw the computer and the 5th generation of mobile phone as the perfect tool to empower individuals to stand up against the status quo. He imagined a world in which one day, one person with a computer or a mobile phone could compete against corporations. People, we live in that world now, right? We live in the vision of what Steve Jobs had. It's not because he said that, hey, I have such an amazing phone you can call with. No, he was telling us one day you can stand up against the status quo. One day you can be as free as possible, but hey, we live in this device now, right? So that's why people write down Simon Sinek, the golden circle. Ricky, you don't have to write it down because you already have it. Yes, you already have it. So, Simon Sinek, the golden circle. He has a short version but I would recommend the one of TED Talk, the longer version, because he's going to take you through different stories. Why Harley Davidson, people are tattooing the name of Harley Davidson on their body because they want to associate with the brand. Have you ever seen somebody covering the Apple logo on their MacBook Pro? But when somebody has a Dell, you don't see them walking like, hey, I have a Dell computer. No, but listen, when people has a MacBook, They sit around, they show around with their MacBook, right? Why? Because you know why? Because it is a sort of sense of freedom. You've never heard somebody sitting in front of the Dell computer store when Dell was releasing a new laptop, right? But how many times were Apple users sitting in front of an app store because at that day a new phone or a new MacBook would be released? And a week later, you could buy the same one for a cheaper price. So, people, what do we want to achieve? We want to first connect with the early adopters, the innovators. Do you know about the bell curve? The bell curve, you have like the innovators. Then you have the early adopters. Then you have the early majority. Then you have the late majorities. And then you have the laggers. I think that some of you, maybe you would like to have like a rotary phone still, but you cannot buy it and you cannot use it anymore. So that's why you have a phone like this. So that are the laggers, the people last on the list, that they have something because everybody has it. Who of you has seen the video of the dancer on a field and he is dancing all alone by himself? I'm gonna look for the video. Yes, he's dancing all alone by himself. And what do you see? You see, you know what? I'm gonna make it even better. I'm gonna look for it straight away. And then please analyze the video. Okay. I think that when I play this video, please analyze this video, because this is exactly what the bell curves explains. It's only 3 minutes, but analyze what is happening with this video. Okay, so who will be an innovator now? And who will say the first word now about the video? You can unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Okay, Scholar.
He attracted everybody to his vision.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm going to take you through the analyze of the video. Anna Marie.
It's the joy to be together that bring people to. They can't sit still and they must join.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Who else? Nevena.
Me.
Oh, okay. Judith.
Yeah, it's a little bit noisy here, but I try. Must be the first one who starts, like you said, the innovator. Then the early adapters, the ones who are taking the risk to go with the innovator and believe in the innovator. And then come the rest, slowly, at the end come the mass who are only following.
Good. Judith gave you a little bit more explanation, so I'm going to take you through. The innovator is the one in the beginning. People will look at you. Look at that guy. You are crazy. He's dancing all alone.
Exactly.
Everybody was looking at him like, me? No way. Look at him. He must be cuckoo, all by himself dancing. And then that is only 2.5% of the bell curve. 2.5% of the bell curve of the people that will be innovators will go on the dance floor all by themselves. And then you will get the early adopters. The early adopters, that is 13.5%. Those are the people, just like what Judith said, they gonna take the risk. Why? Somebody went over the bridge. Somebody took the risk already. And then they're happy to take the risk now as the early adopters. They're going to trust their gut feeling like, hey, that guy is dancing. You see the two guys coming. They were like, okay, whoa, it's a little bit tricky, but okay, I'm going to join. Okay, they started a little bit, but because they start to believe in what they do, they're going to radiate it. Yes, they're going to radiate it because they stand there full of confidence. Then you're going to get the early majority. They've seen more proof. They've seen the innovator. They've seen the early adopters taking the risk like, okay, hey, it must be. And then the early majority, they've seen more proof. They want to know more price quality. Somebody tried it first. It wasn't me, but now I'm ready to go behind it. And that is 34% of the people. 34% of the people. And then you're going to have, so now we're in the bell curve. The bell curve starts here with the innovators. Then you're going to get the early adopters. In the early adopters, so yeah, that was you, Scholar. And then you're going to have the early majority. And after the early majority, so you have a bridge. You know what? I'm going to show you straight away so that you see it. Because you have different bell curves. But I'm going to give you a vision to it, to this bell curve, that what I'm... So does it all make sense until now for everyone? Are you starting to see what we're talking about? What I'm talking about? Let me see the right one. So you have the bell curve in different stages that you can use. But the one that I want to, yes, here you have it. Can okay, can everybody see it? So here you have the innovators. That is only 2.5% of the majority of the people that you're going to talk to. When you're going to talk to them, that's why it's very important that you talk with them about your why. Because you're going to show a vision that you're going to share with them. You are already an innovator. Then 13.5% of the early adopters, they trust their gut. Then here you have the first upgoing is the early majority. That is 34%. And then you're going to come to the late majority. The late majority that many more people have tried it. And some of their phones, they don't get the updates anymore. So they need to update their phone. Then you're going to come to the laggards. The only reason that they have something is because it's not the other one is not available anymore. Like the rotary phone, the Nokia 6110 is not available anymore. And you cannot access your bank account with an old Nokia. So you need to have a mobile phone like this. And then, of course, you have the refusers. But nobody talks about the refusers. Does it all make sense for everyone? Yes? So that's why when you start to communicate with people, do you see the importance now of your why, people? Do you see the importance of your why? You want to say something, Rick? Okay, yes.
No, I was going to type yes, but I forgot to give each person the right to unmute. Yeah, now I have a better understanding of the why. And just to touch on this video with the gentleman dancing by himself, what I also saw is he being the innovator. When the second guy came into the app, you realize that even though he was dancing, eventually the second guy ended up dancing to what he was dancing to, like the same motion, doing the same dancing pattern. Because when I looked at it, even though he is the innovator, the second guy felt like I'm an innovator, and if I can get the focus on me, then I will take him over. But he didn't allow the second guy to come in and take over. So then you realize the third guy came in now, and he was doing the same dance that the first guy was doing, because the first guy stood his ground as an innovator, forcing the second guy to do exactly what he was doing for people to keep looking. And then the third guy came now and reinforced it, which is, as you said, that bell curve going up. And then now the early ones are everybody now coming towards, and then the late, the greater flock just came out, and they were all almost doing the same thing that the innovator started with, looking like the cuckoo guy dancing by himself.
Exactly. Thank you, Ricky. So then you're gonna see in a minute, Scholar. You're gonna see the late majority. They're gonna feel left behind. They're like, you saw the videos. People started to run because they wanted to be part. Because now you're going to see that you sitting behind, people will start to look at you like, cuckoo, well, that you're not here. You must be crazy. So now you're turning everything around through your belief. And nobody can take that part away from you. Make sense? Yes? Scholar.
So after Ricky gives his explanation, of course, after watching that video, one would wonder, why would there be refusers, right? We all know, for example, the use of this phone. You explain you cannot see your email on the other phone, but this does everything. But I wanted to share an example of one refuser that you can all know that actually there will be refusers, because at first I was like, can there be a refuser in this case? I have a gentleman who is my friend and very well educated. He is a medical doctor. In this case, a doctor for kids. What do they call them?
Yeah, pediatrician.
Pediatrician. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Very well educated, and in fact, one of the best in Canada. But because he used to go to the counter and withdraw his money, and then eventually they introduced a debit card, this guy lives in a fear of a debit card. He can never go to an ATM machine up to this day, right now, as I speak. If he has run short of money, he cannot go on that ATM machine. He needs to walk in and speak to somebody and get his money like that. So he's one of the refusers of the new technology. Like, he has shut down his one side of the eye, but he's still moving. So what I wanted to share is that for real, there will be refusers, and you would wonder why. But if they are refusers, they will still definitely be refusers. No matter how much that dance would be looking good, there will be that refuser. Thank you. I think Gio is coming.
I think he had a phone call, so that's why he
This
decided.
would be urgent. Yeah. Does someone else want to add something based on that video? Again, we could share as he comes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back with you again. Thank you for that, scholar. So, people, so that's why now all that you all have written down, your what, and that is the biggest challenge. Why? Simon Sinek will explain it perfectly. Why Microsoft wasn't that big as Apple. Why many companies didn't succeed. Because they're going to tell you what they have to offer. So that means talking with people on their ratio, not going into the feeling. Because you want people in your why to also believe in what you shared with them. And then the how is the way you're going to take them through the process to achieve that. And then the what is the result of what will happen. Does it make sense? Yes? So that's why it's very important that now, to take you now to your different success factory level. Watch that video. I've watched this video many times, but I can tell you, I was talking to I think Scola also and Denise this week, that I've seen it. But I've shared my story also. You've heard so many times that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right?
Mhm.
But sometimes we've already got the class, but it never came in. We never felt the lesson. My example, I've been doing network marketing for many years. I had some results, some success. What we're going through is an emotional roller coaster. It's constantly, and it's actually good. Just like our heart rate is also going up and down, up and down. Imagine that you have a flat line. What do you have then? No life. Yes, so actually see what we're doing as life circle and be happy about it that is going up and down, up and down. Because when you have a flat line, you cannot tell it over. Yes? So I had all the leaders. I live like 10 minutes away from the office. So you would say like, okay, Giovanni, you have it all. But I wasn't ready for the lessons. I heard this video so many times before. Just recently, only like 4 weeks ago, I had a meeting with Craig, and I shared the presentation that I'm doing. I shared with Craig, and Craig gave me feedback on it. And he pointed out again, listen to the golden circle. And I was like, yeah, the golden circle, okay. And then I was like, I've heard it. But now listening to it again, now I understood exactly what Simon Sinek was explaining. So sometimes we need to go back to the beginning, to the moment that you started with Success Factory. Why? How many of you didn't have all the information that you have now today, right?
Mhm.
But you had your excitement. Were you sharing with people, building the legacy, the financial freedom or everything, or you were sharing your excitement, why you were doing this? You've heard it so many times before. Knowledge kills excitement. And now I'm telling you, many of you are in the knowledgeable part. You want to explain too much. You know all about Success Factory. I can ask you about the view, about the Forex, and you will be able to explain everything to me. But that is not how you started. You started with your excitement. The first people that you introduced were based on your excitement, not on your knowledge, not on your what. Does it make sense? So that's why when you're going to listen to the video now with the knowledge that you have now today, I believe sincerely that you're going to listen to it different. Why? That is like an understatement that a lot of people don't recognize, that with network marketing, you grow as a person. The personal development that we get with network marketing, you can almost get it nowhere, right? The money that you just paid to sign up and all the trainings that you get, all the knowledge that is being shared. People listen, I'm a coach also in day life. My hourly rate, and I need to be honest with you, I don't do that much of my daily job. I just do it, but I charge at least €100 an hour. Then I'm just going to do an online clinic. An hour, then I'm done. So even my time here is also an hour rate. So the most important thing, people, I wish that I talked to somebody today. I wish that I touched somebody in their gut feeling today. That you felt everything that I shared with you today. Why? We're heading now to the open events again. And I believe that the company will organize us one at least going through North America. Why? Because in November we have the opening of the official opening of Atlanta office in the US. The 3rd of September we will have Barcelona. 23, 24, 25 we will have Abu Dhabi. Next year is Dubai. So people, listen, what I can tell you, whatever you've done until now, start doing more of it. Because now we're going, at least the view, I believe that the view will be released in the US next year. So where are we now in the bell curve? Yes? We're still at the early adopters. Yes? Now we're going to the early majorities. So that means, people, 34% of people that you can now still reach. The 2.5% of the innovators, yes, is difficult to show them the vision. So that's why your why needs to be so strong. Then when your why is there, I'm telling you, when I talk now with people, even on TikTok or on Instagram, they ask me like, "Hey, Giovanni, what are you doing now? I want to live in I want to live in a world where I inspire people to do this." And then I say nothing else. I talk from my why constantly. And when you start to talk with people with on that, you're going to start to build sympathy. And when people join you, you're going to start to build a friendship. Yes? When people join you, you're going to start to build a friendship. Why? People build people, and people build a company. But we need to have a community. And a community, we can only make a community with people. So that's why every time that you talk with somebody, talk with a person because you're giving something to the person. Sharing about your why is sharing a present to somebody. Does it make sense, people?
Mm-hmm.
Never now. Talk to me.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when you said that sharing the emotion of why we are doing this. It's with someone. It's like a present. I was a little bit surprised from that part.
Why? Can you explain that?
I don't know. Maybe somebody wouldn't expect that kind of feelings about something, about part of my feelings that I want to share through some kind of story, like a present.
Okay, so that's a good point that you make. But people, listen. When you give somebody a present, what happens? What happens with a person? Does a person feel content or sad or happy? What happens with somebody when they receive a present?
Happy.
Yes, but what happens with you? You feel good, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you get that feeling from somebody that you gave a present to, you get that part back. And it makes you feel better also, right? So that's why now in what we're doing, share. But there's a but. Don't try to save the world. Try to help the world. Yes, there's a difference there. Don't try to save people. Try to help people. Because we know we have gold in our hands, right? So now when you start to talk from your why, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to guarantee you, you will have more people on the call. Yes, you will have more people on the call because they're going to start to feel that you're not here to take something from them. When you talk about your what, they feel that, oh, you want my money so that you can buy a new car. You want my money so that you can build a legacy. And that will stop them in their track. Anybody has something to say? Please unmute yourself and share it with us. Now you have the stage. Okay, thank you, Anna Marie. Thank you for being here. Yes? Okay, anybody else? So, anybody, a last parting words that you want to share with the group?
Thank you for this great session. Whatever I could get, it was great.
Yes, I know that you're on the road, so normally you're very present, and you're still logged in with your phone. So thank you, Judith.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. So, okay, everybody, please unmute yourself. Just say something, and then I'm gonna leave you all so that you can have your moment in watching the golden circle of. And feel free. You can contact me personally. I promised Ricky already. I'm gonna help you to write down your why. And actually, Judith, maybe you can do it for us. Maybe you can also write down, share your why in the group. Do you have the opportunity to do that?
Wait, yes, just a minute.
Maybe you can share it in the chat for us.
I do.
And anybody else, Ricky, you want to say a parting words?
Well, what I want to say, you can hear me. Can you?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. What I wanted to say with you in regard to your last remark, and you asked how would someone feel when you share your why to them as a gift. As I sit here and I'm wondering, I have seen many times when I personally have done something for someone, and the reaction that you get back is really priceless. But what is even more rewarding, because you asked how would I feel, what is more rewarding is that the person did not come with the expectation to receive a gift, but the fact that you are sharing a gift with them, I've realized over the years from my experience, doesn't matter what kind of gift it is that that person now turn and see you now not just as a friend, but a friend / trust, someone that they can now trust you. So as you mentioned earlier in the presentation, and you talk about the why, well, when people hear your why and you say it with the emotion and not with the knowledge, then now, once you touch that emotional part of that individual, now they feel as if they can trust you because you are now relating to them something similar to how they are feeling or something similar to what they encounter in.
Amazing point. Thank you for your remark. Because on this, people, let me extend this part of what Ricky just said. Listen, what happens when you walk and you see somebody give $1 to a beggar? You're like, okay. Somebody walks in the room and said, like, yes, I gave $20 to a beggar. You're like, oh, great of you. But when you see somebody going down, really helping somebody to pick something up, let's say somebody drops something, you go out of your way to pick it up, to hand it to the person. Then you're going to release energy to that other person to say like, hey, I've seen Ricky bend over, pick up that man's whatever, and give it to him. So the action that you did will inspire others to also do. Yes? So that's why, keep that in mind, people. The action that you do will inspire others to also do because they've seen you give a hand, a helping hand. That will inspire people to also move. Make sense? So that's why Judith shared her why, her mission is to help people to unlock their potential, to become the best version of themselves, to become successful in any area of which they want to succeed. People who wants to be part of a success-driven team whose mission is to make a world a better place with integrity, freedom, contribution, and leadership. She even put in the 5 core values in it. And Scola, that's why your why is so powerful in your testimonial of your migration to Canada. But the only thing is to get it short in a short part that you can say actually in one breath, so that people then will feel like, aha. Then when you're going to tell your testimonial will take you even further with what you've already shared with them from your why. Yes? So, everyone, so let me just give you like a few pointers. Your why, when you're going to write down your why, write down a few points for yourself where you stand for. Most of you know where I stand for. I stand for health, for a healthy lifestyle. That is what I do. Working out, taking care of my food, my mental state, and everything. So that's why that is what I want to achieve with people from my why, from my mission. So your why needs to be an extension of the person that you are. Make sense? Yes, so write down a few points that, okay, hey, this is me. And when you want to have help with it, you can text me, you can send me a personal message, then I'm going to help you to go through it so that now you can take your story to the next level with people. Yes? Ricky, you're muted.
No, Scholar, no, no, Giovanni. I'm listening to you. It's just that I was just saying to someone, I'll call him back in a minute.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something back, so that's why. So, hey, everybody, thank you all for being here. And I said it before. I'm going to say it one more time also. Always show up. I don't mind. Why? Because we can always do something in a call. There's always something to do in a call. So now what I would want you to do, write down in the chat box write down in your status or your story. Write down what this hour did to you. You don't even have to go too much into details. Why are you using the stories? The stories is to attract people to follow you to where you want to go. That's why start using the WhatsApp status even more. Start using the Instagram stories, Facebook story, Snapchat, whatever story you have, share that part with people. Create curiosity so that they're going to ask you like, hey, wait a minute, I see you had a Zoom. Write down a quote in the Zoom. This is what I learned today. Then people will ask you, yes, I'm going to finish up anyway. People will ask you like, hey, Ricky, I see that you posted a Zoom on your story with a quote. What was that about? Then they're going to ask you. Yes? So I'm going to wish you all a magical evening. Stay safe. And strength and honors is all about
you.
See you. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.